Brand new from Arrma today, we have the Granite Grom 1/18th scale monster truck. This thing looks really cool and fills a niche that Arrma has so far not satisfied. Before we take a look at the details on this, if you want all the latest news and reviews, bashing and crashing, make sure you get subscribed to this channel because we've got it right here first. Taking a closer look at this car, like I said, this is a 1/18th scale brushed monster truck and it looks really awesome. It looks similar to the 1/10th scale Granite, but of course is a lot smaller. This truck is only going to be 10 inches long and should be perfect for really small bashing areas, bashing indoors in the winter. For an RC car, you can just throw in your car and keep in there to bash whenever, wherever, and should be a ton of fun. I've got a few other of these very small cars, and I bash them more than I bash most of my larger cars because they're just so convenient. This thing's going to be coming with a new 2-in-1 receiver and ESC. That's going to be a brushed ESC hooked up to a little brushed motor. It's going to have a metal gear servo, a nearly all metal drivetrain, which is great to see at this size. Most small cars like this have quite a bit of plastic in the drivetrain, and seeing an all-metal drivetrain is really nice. I think the CVDs are steel. They might be plastic. They don't say, but based on the parts I'm looking at, they look like they're steel as well. This is going to be connected to an all-plastic chassis. At this size, I think that's the right decision. These little plastic chassis cars, if built correctly, are nearly indestructible because of how light they are. Suspension is going to be handled by all-plastic oil-filled shocks. It's going to have a front and rear differential, but no center differential and no center slipper clutch. On a car this small, that's probably okay, but I personally would have liked to have seen at least a slipper clutch. We'll have to see how that thing holds up once we get one in our hands. Speaking of getting one in our hands, there's something interesting about this. This is going to be in-store only. We'll talk about that more in a minute. The body on this is going to have a clipless body system. It's going to come in a few different colors. There's only one configuration for this car, and that's going to be including a 1400 milliamp hour 2S LiPo and a LiPo charger. So when you buy this car, it's going to be ready to go. You're not going to need to do anything else to get this thing off the road. Comes with an SLT2 transmitter. That's their smallest transmitter. And for something like this, it should be just fine. This is going to have all hex hardware, which is very nice to see. Some of these other small cars from other manufacturers are coming with Phillips hardware. I do hope that this hex hardware is machine screws and not self-tappers. We'll have to see about that when we get one in our hands. Now, this car is going to be $130. Like I said, that includes the battery and charger. I think that's a pretty good price point for a little basher like this from a big name with a 2-year warranty. The downside to this is going to be in store only, so you can't order this thing online, at least not right now. So you're going to have to go to your local hobby shop if you want to get one of these. I hope you have a good one. What do you guys think of this car? I think it's really cool. I love these little bashers. I've always been a fan of them. I cannot wait to get my hands on one of these, and I can't wait to see you in this video.